Hello and welcome back to Only Besties in the Building. I'm Kim,
And I'm Caroline.
and today we will be talking about Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters.
Cheetahs! So whatever they do,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, Cheetah Power.
We're diving into Disney Channel's original girl group, the Cheetah Girls.
Yes. Yes. The first movie actually came out in 2003, which thinking about that, I was like, oh my God, I was so young.
Yeah, we
Like,
were under 10. We were like
yeah,
7.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 7, 8-ish.
yeah.
Around. Yeah, I was like, that's wild to think about, honestly, because I feel old.
No, I know. I remember being really obsessed with it because I thought
Oh
they were
yeah.
cool. We would play Cheetah
Oh
Girls at
yeah.
like recess and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I remember in the first movie, it was their last outfits that they wore, and
Oh,
it was
the
like the one like
orange,
y
pink, blue, and
yes,
purple sweatsuits.
yes, I vibed hard, and I just thought they were so cute. And then the dog was always like where it
Toto,
was at.
whatever. What
Yeah,
was, is that his name?
I think it was Toto. Um, mm, I know we're
Toto,
gonna,
yeah.
yeah,
Who
it
got
was
stuck in the
Toto.
sewer.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Well, oh, sorry. It was
No, no,
based
you're good.
on the a book series because I didn't know that.
No, I didn't. I saw that and I
Oh,
was like, what?
by Deborah Gregory, and I. Some people said that she's very nice,
Okay.
and like a girl wrote about how on her birthday, Deborah sent her like a bunch of signed Cheetah Girls stuff, and I thought
Mm,
that was really cute. So she's a
that is
really
super
nice
cute.
person. It sounds like.
Okay, well, that's good. I think it's a very interesting concept for a book series. Kind of
She was
reminds me of the.
inspired by Destiny's Child.
Okay, what?
And that made me laugh because Solange was supposed to play Aqua.
Which I saw that too and I was like, there's no way. I just feel
No, she
like,
was. She confirmed it in an
what?
interview. Yeah.
I feel like that's so.
But she wanted to focus on her album, so she turned it down. Can you imagine how
I I can't. I
different the Cheetah Girls would have been with Solange?
like she
Because
just
she's a good
doesn't.
singer.
She's a very good singer,
Yeah.
but I just don't think that the chemistry would have been there with her. I don't know. Like I don't remember any other movies she's acted in. I've only known her as a
She was in
singer.
Bring It On, remember? With Hayden Panettiere.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Like the other main girl?
Yeah, she was the cheerleading captain or something, I think.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back. I guess I didn't know much about her.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I thought that
Oh
was
my
really cool.
god.
But it
I
premiered
can,
with 6.5 million views, and it
which is
was the
pretty good.
yeah, I thought that's great for a Disney Channel movie, and it
Yeah.
was the first Disney Channel movie musical, and the first with multiple ethnicities. So this is like around the time Disney Channel's like, oh, we got to start being a lot more inclusive,
Yeah.
I guess, because that's when That's What Raven
Diverse.
came out too.
Yeah. No, which
And
is like pretty good.
yeah, and then Raven only joined the group to kickstart it, to give it more like notoriety.
Popularity.
Yeah,
I mean,
because she was so well
honestly,
known, you know.
yeah. I don't think I would have watched it. Like originally, I think my first initial like draw to it was because Raven was in it. So
Yeah,
I
well, yeah, because I
mean,
loved Raven.
it was a
She was cool.
smart, yeah. No, it was super smart. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she really made that first movie. Like
Yeah.
she
Well,
kind
she
of
was
sold
kind
it.
of the face
Yeah.
of the cheetah group, which every girl group has a face. There's
Yeah.
always
Oh,
like Destiny's
yeah.
Child was Beyonce.
Yes. Even boy groups too. One Direction, Harry Styles. Come on,
Yeah,
you can't tell me
Harry.
Harry wasn't the.
I
Even though
feel
I
like
know
he was
people would
pushed
argue,
out the
but
most.
hmm no, 100%. Or even Jonas Brothers, Joe.
Yeah,
Like,
because he was always in the whoever was always in the middle.
yes, yes, no,
Yeah,
literally,
they'd be like,
totally,
"Oh, let's put them in the middle," because your eyes immediately go to the middle.
exactly. It's like wherever you're drawn to, but it's a thing. No, 100%.
Yeah,
Which, okay, sorry, we'll go back and check now.
but Adrian Balone, but this was
Oh,
her first time reading a script at the audition. So while she was reading it, she was reading out the cues. Like now she hugs like Galleria. Like she was reading the cues out, and the producers and the director thought it was really funny. And they're like, "No, you're supposed to just read the script and
what?
not the movement cues with it."
Well,
But she still got it, so she must have did a good job, or she just
I was,
embodied the character.
yeah. Oh no, I think she did embody the
Yeah,
character,
the
to be honest.
sass. She did a
Yeah.
great job.
And like the little, cause she's like half Latina, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so like she got that like kind of, you know, good like she fit that like I
Vibe.
guess stereotype vibe, whatever you want to call it.
Well, she gave it more diversity.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah. And
My
then,
favorite was Aqua. Oh, I think we're gonna get to her.
really?
Yeah, I don't know
No
why.
one's favorite was ever Aqua.
Yeah, my favorite was Aqua growing up. That or Sabrina, which I'm like
Yeah, I was
trying to
gonna
see.
say
Dorinda, yeah.
Dorinda. Yeah, she was the last role to be cast
Oh, really?
because they didn't know what they wanted. But
Hmm.
Sabrina read for all four roles before she got cast as Dorinda.
Oh,
Yeah,
fascinating.
which I thought was because I would either. Okay, my favorites were either Dorinda or Chanel. Because I liked
Oh,
Dorinda how she danced, and that was like her thing,
yeah, yeah.
was being a
No.
dancer. And then thought Chanel had the best outfits.
Oh, I love that.
But I read that either girls liked Chanel or Galleria because of
Yeah.
Raven. And Galleria was really cool. But I just
See,
really like Chanel and Dorinda for some reason.
yeah, I don't know. It was between Aqua or Dorinda for me.
That's so
I
funny.
think it was more so Aqua though, I remember. I'd have to watch the movie to like reminisce,
Yeah.
but like from my memory right now, I remember because I thought like I liked her outfits because she was the blue girl, and I like
Yeah.
blue was my favorite color, so she always
Okay,
had
that
blue.
was your. Yeah, you're like, this works.
Yeah, so that
You're
was
like,
like I think my
perfect.
draw. But I did like how Dorinda used to dance and like stuff, so
Yeah.
that was fun.
But did you know that Adrian and Keely, Aqua and Chanel, were both in a girl group, 3LW, with. Hang on, let me look up how you pronounce her name so I say it right.
Okay.
With Notori Nodin before the
Ooh,
Cheetah Girls. So they were friends before it.
that's fascinating because I did not know. I still to this day have no idea what band that is. 3LW.
Yeah,
Also,
I
like,
didn't know them. I don't think we were the target audience for that one.
most definitely, I don't think there was any target audience. What kind of name
They
was
were.
3LW?
I don't know. Naya
No,
Naya Riviera auditioned for the role, and it didn't say what role, but my guess was Chanel,
I could see that. I could see that for sure.
because like she was like I think wasn't she half Latina too?
Yeah,
So that's my guess is that was if that was the character they wanted Chanel to be.
yeah. And her character in Glee, not that, again, maybe she was one of those personality actors. I
Yeah,
don't
kind of
know.
sassy.
Yeah,
I
so
remember.
she would play a good Chanel if that was a thing. I loved her in Glee. I thought she was amazing. Toto, though.
Oh,
We could talk
Toto
about
got.
Toto.
Yeah, no, I didn't. There wasn't much on Toto, but I just thought it was cute that the dog's real name was Mango.
I did think that was
Yeah.
cute. And he was also a trained canine actor, which is kind of fascinating. I mean, I
Well, they
guess you
kind of
have
have to all
to.
be trained. They can't just
Yeah.
like bring a dog in off the street because their dog has to like do certain
Hey,
cues and everything.
you never know. Maybe they would bring one of the actresses, like dogs or
I
whatever.
think the author had a dog exactly like Toto. Because I
Okay.
saw a picture of her on the red carpet for the
Yeah.
movie premiere, and she was holding a dog like Toto, and I'm like, oh, maybe that was the inspiration for Toto.
Oh, probably. That's cute. I love
But
that.
the Galleria's fashion, which I thought I liked the fashion in the movies a lot,
Oh, me too, for sure.
and it was inspired by early 2000s NYC street style, and you could definitely see it throughout the movie, and
Yeah.
I thought
Oh
that was
no.
cool.
Honestly, I wouldn't have known that ahead of time, but now that you say it, like, yeah, totally.
Hmm.
Especially with the cheetah print, the
Yeah,
big hoops,
yeah,
like,
it was
like
all
all that kind of stuff,
inspired, yeah, by that.
which is wild. I love that.
Um, the choreography was directed by Rosero McCoy, who also worked on the Step Up films, and then I was like, that's why the choreography was so good.
That is very interesting. I thought it was the same person that did High School Musical, but maybe that was just the second movie.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I thought the dancing in Cheetah Girls was better than High School Musical. I felt a little more
Really?
advanced, I guess.
I'd have to rewatch it to like truly like kind of look into it.
Yeah, but they downplayed Raven's voice, so it's more because Raven had a very good voice, and
Yeah,
you could
for sure.
tell
Oh,
that
for
she was
sure.
one of the stronger singers of the group.
Yeah, she's got good vocals.
To make her more cohesive with the other girls, which I thought probably bugged the other girls if they learned that. They're like, "Oh, is she better than me?" Which I
Probably
think contributed to like all the issues
the
they had
beef.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, probably. Girls are competitive.
from an adult perspective, now that I rewatched the movie, and Chanel's mom is like the worst.
Oh, toxic for sure.
Because she stood her daughter up for a guy
Oh,
and then
yeah.
got mad at Chanel for acting like a teenager,
Yeah,
a mad
no.
teenager. Because, yeah, she shouldn't have spent all that money on the credit card. But
But
I was like, you stood up your daughter for a boy.
yeah, kind of toxic.
Her mom seemed a little bit like a pick me.
Yeah, honestly.
Like she got her the stability she needed from a mom from Galleria's mom.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
No, but I thought that because they had Dorinda be in a group home, right, or a foster home,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then Chanel was like, "Oh, I'm so grateful for my mom." I'm like, you don't have to be like super like she still has her issues. You don't have to be like, "Oh, I have a mom, so I can't like complain."
Yeah, yeah. No, not everything's black and white.
Yeah, but I was like, "Wow, her mom actually like really sucked." Now that
Yeah, it was, yeah, looking at it with like a full frontal lobe, it's definitely, you see things
yeah,
differently.
yeah,
You know,
she
you
just
notice
wanted her
things.
mom to prioritize her over her boyfriend, which is not a
Mm-hmm.
lot to ask
Very
from your
reasonable.
daughter. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, but the first movie was pretty solid. I think obviously with its success, it then
Yeah.
led to
It
two
did
more
so well that it
movies.
led to another movie.
Yeah, which Cheetah Girls 2 came out in 2006, so 3 years later.
Yeah, they took a little bit. I didn't realize it came out 3 years later. I thought it came out like the next year. From
Yeah.
what my, everything seemed a lot closer together back
Oh,
then.
100%, 100%. And it had 8.1 million views.
Yeah, because everyone was excited.
Yeah, which is, it had
I
a lot
remember
more.
watching it. Yeah, I was sat. I was ready at my 8 o'clock Friday night Disney Channel premiere. I remember it.
Gold. And
Because
those are
now
the
we were 10.
best
Yeah, we were
memories.
10.
Yeah. Listen, vividly remember, like it was like the trailers leading up to these movies. Like
Yeah.
the most like one that like I vividly remember was the Camp Rock ones. I was like, those
That
were
one,
hype.
this Cheetah Girls 2 and High School Musical 2 were the ones I remember being the most excited
Wait,
about.
High School Musical 2 I thought it was in theaters. It
No, that
came
was
out
the
on,
third one.
wait. Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
because it came out at the end of
Oh,
summer, and I remember sitting on the couch.
oh my God,
Yeah,
you're so right. It was originally aired on Disney Channel. I
yeah.
just remember going to the theater, but it was for the third one.
Hmm. I remember going to the theater for the third one because I wore an Abercrombie polo.
Oh, that's wild. I had my Sharpay shirt on when I went for the third
Oh
one.
God.
Anyway, sorry.
um, they
Going back
okay. Now
to,
that we're older, the fact that they shot at Park Gill and the Las Ramblas, that must have been so. They really put the money in for this movie because
yeah.
the permits to get to block off those like tourist destinations so they can
Hmm.
film essentially, or only allow certain
Yeah.
people in is probably so much money.
To be honest, I guess for people that maybe don't know those locations, they filmed the second movie in Spain,
Barcelona.
which are the two locations that Carol just said. And yeah, that's honestly wild to think about. That they literally such significant tourist spots were. I wonder. I'd be curious if they made back the money that they had to use to
I feel like they had to. The
film.
second movie was so popular. I
I don't
think it was
really remember the
the
plot line, to
fan
be honest.
favorite.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
It did say they dealt with tight schedules while shooting in Spain, so I feel like they were like, you got 2 hours at this
Yeah.
park. You're only, because that's one of the most popular places to go when you're there.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
And Las Ramblas, I remember, because you've been to Barcelona too, like it's packed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, jam-packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we went during like off travel season. So it's or like
Oh,
not the
really?
peak
Yeah, you
travel
didn't go, but
season.
it was still packed. Like,
Yeah,
because we went in
yeah.
September, I think, and that's when you were there, right?
Yeah, I think that I read on, I think isn't that like not travel
Yeah, I
season,
think peak is
right?
July, June through August, which
Yeah.
is crazy because Spain is already hot. So I was like, they must
Uh,
have been sweating because they were
just
in full
drenched.
outfits.
Oh, yeah. I love that though.
Um, I love the trend of people in Barcelona on TikTok of because there's that one scene where Raven like looks in the window. Do you remember what I'm
What?
talking about? And they're in an alley during Strut, and
It's true like me.
yeah, and
I
then
can
Raven like
breathe.
bends down and looks in a window, and then now people when they're
Oh
there,
yeah.
they do the like looking in a window in like one of the alleys, and
Yes.
it always makes me
Yes.
laugh because it's just so like they're like, what's she looking at? Like every
Oh
she's just looking
yes.
at a
It's
window.
the drama. It's just like the
Yeah.
drama of the shot. No, I remember that. I forgot Strut was a masterpiece. That
No, the
song
soundtrack
slayed.
for the because I remember in the first movie I loved Cinderella, but it turns out that
Loved
wasn't
that
their
one.
song. It was like a bunch of other groups already did that song.
What? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so it was done by a bunch of other groups already, and then they borrowed it. I think because, Whitney Houston was a producer on
Yeah.
that they just kind of.
Wait, Whitney Houston was a producer on this?
On the I don't know if she was on the second and third, but on the first one, she was a producer for the soundtrack.
What?
Yeah. I thought that was cool. I was like, of
I did.
course, that makes
She
sense
was
why the movie
alive
was.
then?
Yeah.
When did she pass away? I don't even know.
2010 or something.
I don't remember Whitney
2012.
Houston too much.
It was
Wow,
I
she's.
remember it was in high school.
I thought she died much earlier. I
Mm-mm.
don't
She
remember too
died
much
of an
about her death.
overdose.
Yeah, sorry,
The
sidetracked
second
again.
movie, which it's good they had tension during the filming because there was tension behind the scenes.
Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Well, that's a lot. We're gonna be talking about that.
So it sounds like from what I found, Keely's sister was her manager.
Messy.
So, and then Keely and Sabrina and Keely's sister were mad at Raven because Raven was like, I want an executive producer credit for the second movie. And I feel like Raven had better management, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how she was able to get that. But also,
Yeah.
Raven was the front person
Yeah.
for
No,
the group.
100%. Like, I
People watch
think
because of Raven.
yes, 100%. So I think Keely and Sabrina needed to kind of humble themselves and be like,
Well,
look,
Sabrina, I think, she mostly stayed out of the drama,
yeah,
but I feel like, but she and Keely are still friends.
yeah.
So, from what it sounds like, it was the issues were mostly between Raven, Keely, and Adrian.
Oh, interesting.
But I read that Sabrina was also a little annoyed, but at
Yeah.
the same time, but it's Raven. Raven's the face.
Yeah. And
Even in the
they,
movie poster, I think Raven's at the front.
well, yeah, she's like that. She, like, listen, like that, that's
Yeah,
what's
front and
gonna
center.
sell,
Yeah,
you know,
she's
because
like
everybody knows
slightly
her
above
face.
the other girls, like slightly ahead of
Yeah.
them.
Well, so they were upset with her because they were like, they didn't feel she deserved it because they weren't touring. She
Yeah,
wasn't,
so
like,
she
Raven
wasn't
wasn't
touring.
touring
She
or
didn't
doing
tour with them.
shows.
So the girls were on tour for the Cheetah Girls, but Raven didn't tour with them. So
Is
they're
this
like, why is
like a
she?
concert tour or like
Yeah,
a
like a Cheetah Girls
promotional?
concert tour, like
Oh, I
through.
didn't know that.
But Raven didn't tour with them because she already had like a pretty packed schedule,
Yeah.
and so they felt like she didn't deserve it. Which I can kind
Wow.
of see where they're coming from there, but also Raven already had her own show.
Yeah,
Like she
yeah.
can't tour because she has to shoot the show.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
Uh, yeah, it gets a little messy when there's like a girl group.
it seemed like Keely also bullied the other girl in her first girl group,
Oh, jeez.
Notori,
She
I
sounds
think.
problematic.
So there's a common denominator,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
no,
sounds
for
like
sure.
she's the issue.
She's wanting more spotlight than she's getting kind of vibe.
That's why I thought if Solange was in it, I bet Raven would have been in the third movie. That's my theory.
Probably. No, honestly, that's
Cause
wild. So Raven and Keely didn't get along.
yeah, they
The
physically fought on the set.
Oh my
And the
God.
mom, Galleria's mom, Lynn Whitfield,
Uh-huh.
had to literally like separate them.
Oh my
And I
God.
would love to see the like if this was like now, there would totally be like footage of them fighting on the set,
That
you
is
know?
wild to think about.
They
Oh
literally
man.
fought, which I'm like good because Keely sounds like a jerk,
Yeah, no, she
honestly.
definitely sounds super problematic.
Yeah.
Although at the time, like now I feel like the vibe we get from Raven-Symoné is like she seems pretty I don't know, I don't want to say humble, but um like she understands like her like she understood like she was very popular back then and
I think
everything.
she had a good head on her shoulders.
Yes, I guess that's the best way to say it. Like, I don't know how
I
she
think
would
she
have
also had a
been
good team
earlier.
behind her.
Yeah, that's
So
true
that's
too.
why she got that executive producer credit. Like her sister wasn't her manager; she had an actual manager.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that kind of sometimes when families get mixed in with business, it isn't always the best, although it
That's
works
why
out for
all
the
those child stars
Kardashians.
lose their money.
That true. That's
But
literally so true.
don't okay. So after now that we're looking at the movies through a new adult perspective, I feel like Galleria was right to be mad that the girls weren't focusing on the fact that they went to Barcelona to enter a singing competition.
Um,
Do you remember she was mad at Chanel, Dorinda, and Aqua because Dorinda was focused on her Spanish boy and the dancing,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Chanel was friends with Belinda, not Belinda, yeah, Belinda, the Spanish singer,
Yes.
and Aqua was doing fashion, and none of them were
Yes.
like, and Galleria was like, hey, we gotta like get the
Focus on the
song, get the
singing.
choreography. We're
Yeah.
entering a girl group, and none of them were
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah.
And then she left,
100%.
and she's like, if you're not gonna take this seriously, I'm leaving.
Yeah. I mean that's fair, I feel like. I
Yeah,
feel like
and
I
they made
thought
her
it
seem
was
like she was
fair
the bad
earlier.
guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think Galleria like was always like in the right. Like even looking at like you said as an adult, I can see
Hmm.
it. Even as a kid, I feel like I
Well,
was
I feel
like,
like I'd be so annoyed if me and my friends went to Spain to enter into a, and
huge.
then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go off and do this," and
Yeah, no, it's like a huge thing. It's ridiculous though.
so I don't like that they made
Girls.
her seem like she was the bad guy.
Yeah, no,
Because I
100%.
agree
It's
with her. They need to focus, and they weren't focusing.
it's like literally one of those school projects where it's like
You got the person doing
there's
all the work, and then
yes.
everyone else's like heads are in the clouds. That was
Yes.
literally what was happening. But I do admit,
Yes.
Dorinda's guy was very cute. Because I remember
Yes.
that's why I like had like I was like, oh, Dorinda might be my favorite because he was really cute.
Yeah, no,
But
I totally get that 100%. Oh my gosh, I love that though.
did you have a
Um,
favorite song from the movie?
I think like you said, we were just talking about Strut. I think was my
Strut was your
favorite.
favorite.
And
Mine was
then,
Step Up
oh, that's a good one.
because I remember I liked the dancing to that one.
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember I liked Step Up the best because that's when they're dancing in the um
Streets.
no in the studio, and they have like the mirrors and everything. It was really
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was a good one. That was a good scene.
But Step Up was my favorite. I feel like it had the best soundtrack. And the party's just begun.
Oh, that's a good
The
one.
opening with that one that was
Yeah,
great.
that was a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah.
What a way to start a movie.
They did it fantastic. But after the second one though, because there's so much drama, Raven's like, I'm not doing the third one. Because she felt
Yeah.
so excluded and everyone was really mean to her, which I wouldn't want to do the third one either.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
if
they were
there's
in
good,
India, which is even farther.
yeah, no, 100%.
But they
Oh,
started to set up Adrienne, like Chanel, as the new lead of the group. Because she was the second
yeah,
fan favorite,
yeah,
essentially.
no, for sure. And I would say she was probably the second most popular because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that I've ever seen Keely in was that movie. It was like the Cheetah Girls. I've never seen her in
Yeah,
anything
because
else.
she was so mean. No one ever wanted to work with her, probably.
Literally.
Because
But
then
did
she
you?
had issues with Adrian in the third movie.
Oh, how problematic.
I was
Well,
like,
wait,
girls just having issues with everybody.
did you know how you were saying that Raven and Keely got in like a physical fight or whatever?
Yeah.
Um, did you see that they talked about it on live in 2020?
Yeah. Man, 2020 was weird.
So like
Like, all these celebrities were just talking to each other
they were so
over.
bored. They were like, let's
Yeah.
start drama on Instagram Live, which is
but
wild. I
it
don't remember
sounded
this.
But it sounded like Keely didn't really take responsibility for being a jerk, which doesn't surprise me. But Raven was like, Raven's like, I'm moving on. I'm healed. Like, I don't
Yeah,
want to have this be an issue anymore. And told her to try to heal her relationship with Adrian, too.
that's so crazy. I wish I would have like seen this stuff. Like I
I
wasn't too
think it's on
familiar with
YouTube.
Instagram Live back then, so
I
I
just
to this
remember
day I
all
still
the
am not.
celebrities were on Instagram Live talking to each other. And I was like,
Yeah.
you guys can read a book, or you guys have huge houses. What's funny?
Honestly,
Like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Cheetah
Third
Girls
movie.
3.
The worst one.
One World. Yeah, I don't remember this one as well. Premiered 2 years later in 2008.
And the
But it still
viewers,
brought in 7 million.
less than the second one, but more than the
Yeah.
first one, which, whatever.
It was more well known. But
Yeah.
Raven said she wanted to focus on solo projects and didn't feel included in the group dynamic anymore.
I
They
mean,
bullied her out. I felt so bad for her.
yeah. Just it's like that's just something that happens with like these like girl groups or cliques. Like
Yeah.
you hear a lot about that.
A
Like
lot of jealousy.
yeah, and I feel like especially in Hollywood where like everybody just wants all the attention on themselves, all of the power, money, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
I feel like I wouldn't want
Like
to be the main face anyway because people are more focused on you. You get the perks
yeah,
without doing all the work.
exactly. And then the critiques and all that stuff, there's more of
Yeah.
that. So like, no thanks, I'm good. But the rumors swirling about the Cheetah Girls too.
She didn't confirm it then, but she confirmed it later. I think
Yeah,
once the Cheetah Girls weren't a thing anymore, she's like, yeah, they were actually bitches.
yeah. And then like yeah, like it was always speculated, like why didn't Raven come back? Like were there issues? But
Well,
like
I
no,
was sad because the
oh
group
I know,
essentially broke up. I remember even
yeah,
watching the third movie, I was like, it's not the same.
yeah, no,
We need
100%,
Galleria to hold this group together. She was the only one who cared about it.
yeah, and no, yeah, that's wild. I don't remember what they said her storyline was that like why she wasn't in it. Like what was the reason that they said oh
She
she's
went
not
to
in the
Cambridge
oh
college, so she was in college
yeah yeah
essentially.
interesting.
I was like, lame excuse.
That
She
is
should be managing the Cheetah Girls. Why is she in college? She just wanted to be a Cheetah
yeah
Girl.
literally. I can't tell you where to be honest I cannot pronounce for the life of me the places that it was filmed in the third movie so
Udapur, Rajasthan, India. So it's in India, which I thought is kind of cool because they brought Bollywood choreographers.
oh yeah this was I feel like
The dancing was good. I remember being like, "Oh, this
amazing.
is good."
And the outfits, the colors, it was just
Yeah,
Bollywood honestly like is beautiful. Like
just imagine it with Galleria there. It would have been like a good. It would have been a good
it would
movie
have been
because they
amazing.
did have a good like plot for it, but they did still Disneyify some of the
Yeah.
dances, which I thought was funny.
I don't remember what the plot was for the third movie, but I just
They
remember them
entered
being
a
in India.
they
Another
entered
competition?
a yeah, like essentially another competition.
Wow, without Galleria. Galleria was like, no thanks. You guys didn't take the last one seriously.
Oh, I remember the dance battle, Dance Me If You Can. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And I think it was the same choreographer that was from the previous movies that also returned for the third movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
they're going to be cast in the movie. So the plot was they're going to be cast in a movie and they had to
Oh,
essentially compete against each other.
interesting.
Which, they're already doing that in real life, so might as well make a movie out of it.
Yeah, not too much acting, just being yourselves.
Yeah. The cast was trained relatively quickly, and some
hmm
of the moves were simplified to match their performance levels. So I'm wondering if Keely was the bad dancer, honestly.
Oh,
Because Dorinda
interesting.
could clearly hold herself. And
hmm
I think Chanel was also a good dancer, too.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I could definitely see Keely being the worst because she
And
has
she was
like
the
that.
weak link, I feel, of the group, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I don't think she was the best singer either, from what I remember.
No, yeah.
She was kind of like backup vocals most of the
Hmm.
time. It's too bad that I liked her outfits the most. That's why she was like
I
my
think that's so
favorite.
funny. We could talk at the end if she's still your favorite. Because I feel like.
Not after hearing all this crap. I'm like, ew,
um,
girlfriend. I'll just stick with Dorinda now.
but after the movie, it was Adrienne was ready to go solo. And she was signed to Def Jam. But
Hmm.
the executives felt there was a disconnect between her solo music and the Cheetah Girls, which is why I think there wasn't a fourth Cheetah Girls.
Oh,
Because Adrienne
interesting.
was ready to move on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things though, like sometimes like actors or actresses they can't get out of a role. Like everyone will
Hmm.
always know you as that one character or
It's
like
either a
from that.
good thing or I think it's a good thing sometimes if you like
Mhm.
if with friends they're still making so much money from that role.
I agree. I agree. Or like I look at Grey's Anatomy to be honest. Like Ellen Pompeo will always be Meredith Grey. She'll never be anything
Yeah,
else to
and
me.
she's
Like
been in it
I'm
for
sorry.
2 decades at this point. But
Yeah.
Raven, I think of her as Raven from That So Raven,
Yeah.
not
I
Galleria.
agree.
Like if I would think of her as a character.
I agree 100%. But there was also some drama regarding Adrian during this time too, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's
Like
when Keely started. She just was mean. She was a mean girl.
Mean Girl,
Because
100%.
apparently Keely fell out over Adrian's relationship with Rob Kardashian. Because she was jealous, I think, that she
Wait, I'm
was on the
sorry.
show essentially.
Oh my God, what's this girl? She is just too much of an attention seeker.
And then Adrian was jealous of Sabrina being booked on Dancing with the Stars. So they were all just jealous of each other, it seemed. It felt
Mm,
very toxic. It wasn't very girl power like they kind of try to make it seem in the movies, you know? And
that's
Keely would make body comments like she needs to cover her legs. She has chicken legs about Adrian.
that's so rude. What Mean
Which
Girl
makes me think
energy?
Keely probably made body comments about Raven too, because I remember Raven gained some weight for the second
Hmm.
movie.
Yeah.
And she was probably like, oh, she's so fat.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I
so
mean? She probably
rude.
was being a jerk then. And Adrian's mom even warned her about Keely, like, be careful, she's mean. Like, don't trust her, I'm assuming, because you know how moms can
Yeah.
have that intuition.
Yeah, yeah. They know before you know that your friends are bad.
And then, oh,
100%.
Adrian's nudes leaked while they were on a tour.
Okay, that's wild. And this was
And
in the era of her being with Rob,
I think so.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Keely's sister said that's why the group broke up, which I think they just broke up for a multitude of
There,
reasons.
that's so rude to just blame it on that. No, I'm sure there were a lot of
So
other
many Disney girls'
things.
nudes leaked, which is so sad. I feel like they should have ended it after the second movie. They
I
tried to see if it would
agree.
work without Raven, but it didn't.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's just learn when to just end. Like, I don't know what it is. People love to drag things out. And
Because when
it's
you
just
got
like,
something good, you want to milk it for everything it's worth. But I think sometimes you
yeah,
gotta end it on a high note, which is why I don't think there should ever be a reboot.
no, no
Because
way,
the
Jose.
third movie, not the best.
Terrible. And it would only get worse from here, to be honest.
I
Which,
can't imagine them coming back as. Like, I physically cannot picture Raven as Galleria.
mm-mm. Oh
Like, I
my
can't.
gosh.
No.
Not now.
No.
Not how,
Like, I could
no.
see Adrian kind of like embodying Chanel again.
Yeah, no, I feel like she hasn't changed much.
Yeah, but
But,
Aqua's, I mean, what was her? Keely was so mean that I
yeah,
can't see her.
no.
Like, I wouldn't be able to see her. I didn't
I
realize how mean she was after already.
I didn't either, but to be honest, I would be curious. I want to look up like what she looks like now and like where what she's doing with her life or whatever. Same
I don't
thing
think
with
she got any.
Sabrina.
Yeah, I know Sabrina and Keely, or Keely was in Sabrina's wedding as a bridesmaid.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So they're still friends, and I think Adrian and Raven are still like on friendly
Yeah,
terms,
yeah.
even though they had a couple of issues.
Ooh, so the group kind of paired up and took off kind of
Well, I
vibe.
feel
That's
like out of all of
interesting.
them, Sabrina was the least problematic.
Problematic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I do remember is her being on Dancing with the Stars. I was like, "Oh, it's Cheetah Girl."
Yeah.
And she got pretty far from what I remember. She was like sixth place or something.
I
'Cause I
think
just
she was in her wedding, or maybe that was a dream. I'll have to find it. Okay. Best cheetah
Okay.
girl. Now that we have all this information and we're of
Well,
age, fully formed frontal lobe, I would say Galleria.
like what? Like vocally or just like who you thought was the
Just in
best?
general, I feel like
Oh,
out of all of them,
general.
I think Galleria, she really held the group together, in my opinion.
You know, I would like to say that, but I just based off of what I was like I would say probably Dorinda based off of like me liking them as kids or when I was a kid. I liked
Interesting.
her
She
second.
did do the choreography, which you
Yeah.
need in a girl group.
Yeah.
Okay, Galleria and Dorinda. Chanel and Aqua didn't add as much.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about I never like the lead people. Like in High School Musical, I never really liked Gabriella. It was Sharpay forever and ever for me.
I loved Gabriella.
I never vibed. I don't know. There's something
But
about
I
me
also
not
like
liking.
Corbin Blue over Zac Efron. I thought he
Yeah.
was the cutest boy I've ever seen. I thought
Nope.
he was
I didn't
so
like
cute.
either. I liked
You,
Lucas Gabriel. So
the
Ryan.
the secret gay one. They would have
Mm-hmm.
if it was
Oh, loved
Shanti,
him.
they would have made him gay.
Oh, 100%. I thought he was, but it
In
wasn't
real
like a.
life,
Oh no, I think in the just in the movie.
I think it was implied
Yeah,
because
yeah.
back then you couldn't really be like,
Say it, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that movie was just chef's kiss. I can't wait till we do our High School Musical episodes.
yeah.
I was a huge High School Musical fan.
Everyone loved the Cheetah Girls. Like, let us know what your favorite Cheetah Girl was, because it's
Yes.
interesting to hear who's everyone's favorite was.
Yeah, no, it is. I would say, like, I feel like my sister would say Dorinda was her favorite,
I
but
do feel like, yeah,
I'll wait to
you don't
see
get
what she
Aqua a
says.
lot, which is why I was surprised you said Aqua.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
But
liked her.
thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think the next one's the Amanda Show.
Yeah, the Amanda Show.
Okay, but nice chatting.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.